We don't usually cover a whole lot of crime here on the 208, but we still see the statements and press releases sent out by law enforcement when something does happen and someone ends up in custody. They send them into the newsroom. Normally, we let those go to the other newscasts, but something caught our attention over the weekend from Caldwell, where there was a shooting. It started out rather benign, the statement that is, with the police department's laser focus on serious and violent crime. They started out, and they arrested 2 men for that shooting. Caldwell police also say they were drinking. But the part that caught our eye is that 4th paragraph. Based on the precisely accurate gunshot technology, officers were able to locate a vehicle and 2 suspects connected to the shooting. Gunshot technology. If you're thinking what we're thinking, like, what is that? Apparently, there are new sensors scattered around the city, hidden in plain sight, and they have been for months. Here's Andrew Bartline.
A quiet Caldwell neighborhood quickly collected a weekend police presence. Caldwell cops found 26 bullet casings, leading to 2 suspects, tipped off only by a new beacon on the block. It's called Raven, but it mostly resembles a solar panel.
These officers in patrol are getting the alerts right on their work cell phone.
And Captain Robert Rosen,
it takes the guesswork right out of it.
He can't get enough of them.
They're strategically placed throughout the city. We looked at data indicating where gunshots are typically fired, where people are shot.
They're from a company called Flock, and Caldwell's the first in the Gem State to buy and install the gunshot detector system, all recorded in real time.
Yeah, someone needs to listen to this.
And relayed directly to the officers. A continuous tumbling.
Police officers know that's gunfire.
Like a washing machine.
Giveaway.
Which in turn cuts down on response time and even initiates a response at all.
And I'm not even certain that we had a call from a community member about this. I believe this was all generated from the Flock system. We've had success with it leading up. This is probably the best case we've had thus far. Our officers working overnight went right to the area, and they actually heard additional gunshots being fired while on scene. We removed the human element, or at least a piece of that, from the response time there. You know, in policing these days, resources are thin. Staffing needs are increasing. The call volume is increasing. And we are looking at innovative ways to increase that public safety response that we have in the community.
But not everyone in the community is totally welcoming to the idea. They question if this is overstepping and public surveillance. The city installed them 6 months ago, and they've been up front with the public in meetings and outreach. Though all 4 neighbors I talked to knew close to nothing about the alleyway detector, they also liked it, but declined to comment.
This isn't surveillance. This is simply an audio file that's sent over to the police department containing gunshots. They're not retained. It's not saved and examined.
Because the detectors only start busting a move once the public's popping caps. It's only got a 5-second memory.
Unless there's a gunshot fired.
Which CPD hopes is short enough to keep Caldwellians from turning the page to Orwellian.
And we hope and we will prove to the community that it's a legitimate purpose.
Fireworks can be a point of confusion. Firecrackers, or if you're trying to get in trouble, those M80s, that can register as gunfire on these. 4th of July, then, should be fun this year for the Caldwell Police Department, but fireworks are also illegal in Idaho, so that's not exactly what they're going after with these.
Right.
That might be something they come across on accident. Really, the focus is using it what it is for, which is people firing guns in neighborhoods around the city. Really shouldn't be doing that for any reason.
Right.
So that helps them detect it quickly and knock it down.
So they have that 5-second memory, but they're able to pull that audio and hold it and use that, right?
It's like a rolling 5 seconds. So 5 seconds ago got deleted. But if a gunshot goes off, then it's going to record from then on.
Okay. So not surveillance, but just capturing what happened. And if something significant happened in those 5 seconds,
yeah,
that's when they alert police.
Pretty much.
Thanks, Andrew.
And you brought up a point I want to bring up. You said you thought we were going with Caldwellers.
Yeah, I thought we were going with
Caldwellian rhymes with Orwellian.
It does.
So I don't want that slander.
So we'll go with 2. We got 2 choices for those that live in Caldwell.
We can move
Caldwellers
on
or
now.
Caldwellians?
They're both good.
Thanks, Andrew.